Well, good Wednesday morning, everybody. Hope you're having a nice start to the week. And temperatures right now are pretty warm. And it looks like today will be the warmest out of the next 7. We'll chat about that coming up in just a bit. I want to double check and make sure audio is working a-okay this morning. And bear with me, guys, as we get things started. Excuse me. And it looks like it sounds okay. Patty, rain, please. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic. It's Wednesday, and tomorrow, is it going to be nice? Now, is it going to be cold? No, but it's starting to really cool down starting tomorrow, and Friday, this weekend, highs will be in the 70s and near 80 degrees, so it's going to be a vast and significant change on the horizon in our weather department. Sorry, just getting things ready and situated. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, guys. We're talking about weather for the next 5 to 15 minutes or so, specifically here in South and South Central Texas. Outside right now, speaking of, over Calaveras Lake, we are looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies and temperature at about 86. Let me fix the color real quick. It's blue and it should be orange. Again, guys, feel free to comment down below. We can also talk about the solar eclipse that'll be coming through in less than 2 weeks. I know a lot of folks always have questions about that. So I'll be talking about the solar eclipse along with, of course, what to expect in the weather department here in the area over the next several days. Okay, 86 feels like 91 outside, right? Mostly cloudy at the moment. We'll continue to remain sunny with a little bit of cloud cover here and there. Is the rain chance 0 today? No, but it's pretty low. I would say after lunchtime through about 3, 4, and 5 p.m. there will be a couple of isolated showers around, but they will not be everywhere, and it'll be mostly east of I-35. And you'll see as I zoom in, scanning on radar, it's all just cloud cover. You'll see as I move into Schulenburg and northeast of there near Giddings and Brenham and Columbus, a couple of isolated showers around, but it's mostly east of San Antonio towards Houston. So I would say if you're traveling anywhere from Victoria to Houston to southeast Texas to even near Tyler, there's going to be a large swath of rain moving in that direction. So if you're traveling anywhere again in southeast Texas towards Bryan, College Station, Lufkin, and mainly around the Houston metro is where it's going to be active today. So if you're traveling and driving down I-10 later on today, or if you know any friends or family doing so, let them know they're probably going to encounter a few showers and a few thunderstorms today. And again, through about 4 p.m., some of this will form in our area in San Antonio, but most of it, the bulk of activity, will remain east later on today. As you can see, radar, it is quiet. If you're just joining in, we're talking weather, and it'll be a sunny day, partly cloudy, a little bit of cloud cover, and highs in the middle to upper 90s. It's going to be a summer-like day before our cool down arriving tomorrow evening. Metro temperatures, 86 in the city, 82 at Bernie, same thing and similar numbers in Timberwood Park, Bandera, 83 at Hondo, 84 in Del Rio, 90 at Beeville, and 80 in Bay City towards Port Lavaca and Victoria, 87 to 89. So kind of in the range of middle to upper 80s and near 90 degrees. Speaking of 90, we'll be up to 95 today in San Antonio for your Wednesday. And then again, between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., there will be a couple of scattered, isolated showers around, but as you saw on radar, the bulk of activity is going to be farther east. So, in the meantime, we have a strong south and southeast flow from the Gulf of Mexico that's ushering in a lot of cloud cover, as you can see. Also, warmth and humidity, and this is setting up the stage for a chance at rain and storms tomorrow. There is a small chance this afternoon, but a better increasing chance for rain tomorrow for your Thursday. And it's all because of this right here, a cold front that's draped across north and northwest Texas towards the Panhandle, right? Behind the front, 61 in Amarillo, 59 at Albuquerque in New Mexico, and even cooler across the Rocky Mountain Northwest. Now this front will modify as it moves farther south and southeast towards San Antonio. But the bottom line is it's going to get significantly cooler. Will it be cold? No, but it will be significantly cooler, and by definition that is a cold front. Cooler temperatures behind it. Temperatures drop, and while we're in the middle 90s today, we're going to be in the 80s tomorrow and Friday, and then the 70s Saturday and Sunday. and the morning lows will be slipping into the 50s early Sunday morning. So if you're wondering when is the coolest time in our weather forecast for San Antonio and for the area, if you really want to experience the coolest time, it'll be early pre-dawn Sunday morning, 5, 6, 7 a.m. when temperatures slip into the 50s. Highs again this weekend in the middle to upper 70s. I know a lot of folks are traveling to Austin this week, or if you're traveling anywhere across the state, it's going to get active. So between now and tomorrow morning, I would say Dallas, San Angelo, I-20, Abilene, that's where a lot of the storms are going to be tonight and through tomorrow morning. You'll see as the front drops farther south, between 8 a.m. and lunchtime tomorrow, that's going to continue with the trend of scattering of showers and thunderstorms. I would say the front is south of us by the evening, tomorrow evening, and what that's going to do is dry us out. So best chance for rain tomorrow, morning and early afternoon. After 2, 3, and 4 p.m., we should start to trend drier. The sun will come out, maybe a lingering shower behind the frontal boundary itself. But otherwise, the bulk of rain tomorrow, morning and early afternoon, while skies slowly clear through Sunday. Now, I do think tomorrow, Friday, Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a few breaks in the sky here and there, but it's not until Sunday things get mostly clear. Okay, so here's Futurecast in our local area. This is the HRRR model. This is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. or so. Rain starting to move in from the north ahead of the front itself. And you'll see between about 9 a.m. and lunchtime, kind of the first wave of rain. And then behind this frontal boundary, as it pushes through, kind of some lingering showers, maybe a few thunderstorms, especially out west. But after about 3 and 4 p.m., things start to dry out. The atmosphere starts to stabilize, and we look at more of a drying trend by Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday. How much rain are we looking at? So it's going to be, again, scattered to numerous. There will be some areas, especially out west or out south, that may not see as much as some areas out north or northeast. You can see it's kind of all over the place. But rule of thumb for tomorrow, again, bulk of rain happening tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Rule of thumb, on average, between 1/2 inch to about 1 inch of rainfall for everyone. But there will be some pockets of rain that do receive upwards of 1.5 to 2.5 inches. Wherever those strong to severe thunderstorms start to light up and form on radar, that's where it's really going to drop some heavy rain. And based on this one high-resolution forecast model, it's saying a lot of it farther north and a lot of it farther northeast towards LaGrange, Houston, Victoria, towards Tyler, Bryan College Station, I-45, and farther into northeast Texas is where more of the widespread heavy rain is going to be. And for our area, our local forecast area, kind of a scattering of 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches on average, with, again, isolated areas, maybe seeing a bit more. Okay, tomorrow, 95. Hey, Ryan, is storms coming in overnight tonight? Grace asked. Overnight tonight should be quiet. It's mainly tomorrow morning, Grace. So I would say after sunrise, between 8 a.m. and lunchtime, that's when rain's going to start to move in from the north and moving farther south into San Antonio. So overnight tonight should be relatively quiet, maybe an isolated shower. This afternoon, this evening, otherwise the main activity, the bulk of rain is going to happen and fall sometime between 8 a.m. and lunchtime tomorrow morning. And again, through the afternoon and through the evening tomorrow, things are going to dry out and trend down in regarding rain coverage. Second front on Saturday, yeah, so there'll be a secondary push of some cooler air. So, you know, when the front moves in tomorrow evening, you'll feel a breeze, you'll feel the cloud cover, it'll be significantly cooler, middle 80s tomorrow and Friday, but then the secondary push of cooler air moves in Saturday and Sunday. And then you'll see that's going to also affect morning lows. Early Sunday morning, 57 degrees. Sunday, 78 degrees in the afternoon. So again, it's going to be a gradual cool down. It's not going to be instantaneous. It's not going to be a quick front. Again, it'll cool down briefly Thursday and Friday, and then another push of some cooler air Saturday and Sunday as winds start to gust near 15, 20, 25 miles an hour for the first day of the weekend, for the first half of the weekend. So get ready for that. That's it for weather, guys. We're going to get ready for the noon show here on KENS 5. So tune in to KENS 5 News at noon for the latest on local news, weather, and sports. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to message me on social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all those. I have everything. So feel free to comment down below if you have any other questions, or also message me on social media if you have any questions about traveling, weather across the area, what the long-range forecast looks like. But this is kind of the 7-day forecast, what we're expecting in our area for the next week or so. So have a great day, guys. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to message me on social media. If that is it, we will keep it on the full screen for now. Have a wonderful Wednesday, guys. We're halfway through the week. Temperatures finally starting to cool down after one of the hottest summers on record. And while today will be summer-like at 95, it'll be a lot cooler tomorrow on Friday and even better Saturday and Sunday. If you have any weekend plans, it should be dry. It'll be breezy and highs in the upper 70s, which is below average, significantly below average, which is something we haven't been able to say for a long time. Have a great Wednesday, guys, and be safe and be careful tomorrow as rain and storms slowly move in ahead of our first cold front of the season.